We having fun yet?
You're the beer ad? Looks like that guy.
No, it's actually him.
Cool. Yeah. See you in 12 years.
What has the reaction and the response been to Party Down like throughout the year since we've seen it?
If you could please try and pretend to give 1/1,000,000% of a shit.
You guys suck at everything.
It's funny because it's sort of evolved because it's been 13 years. So I've seen it go through different like phases and stages. At first, you know, when we were on the air, no one really knew about it. It seemed like in town, there were a few people like, I got the Parks and Rec job because Mike Schur was watching Party Down while it was airing. But it was few and far between people that actually knew it existed. And then it got canceled. And then throughout the years, more and more, it sort of seemed to sort of amass viewers. And the cool thing about it was people really had to like dig for it and they felt like they were discovering it. And so people had this ownership over it in a way, like they really felt like it was special and something they had to seek out and find. And I think that kind of strengthened people's connection to the show.
What was the most exciting part about this reunion for you?
You know, just doing it. Like, I can't believe we actually finally did it. 2011, 2012, we were pretty close to actually making a Party Down movie. And then that sort of fell apart. So we were thinking maybe we make some episodes. And then it just never quite came together. Everybody was busy. But then we got together for a Vulture reunion like 3 or 4 years ago. And it was so much fun just being in the same room. John and Rob and Dan and Paul and I started talking about realistically, like, what if we just did it? What if we just started putting it together? Eventually, I think it was about 11 months later, we were shooting.
Ah, group photo. Okay, get the whole gang.
Weren't we the gang and you were more management?
Now it's a Party Down reunion.
How did it feel to step back into your character's shoes?
Well, I wore different shoes, which is an interesting thing. I'm not
I was in the
catering.
same exact shoes,
You were
so
in the
it was
same-
comfortable for me, although they've worn down a little bit.
Yeah, it was great. And it was great to see everybody. And one of the things I was worried about personally, would I be able to fall back into it and remember inhabiting this character? And it was easy as pie. And that was because everybody else was inhabiting theirs. And so I knew exactly where I was and what I was going to do.
Yeah, it was a real treat to get there the first day. There was a reunion in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. It was like, you know, just hanging out with our old friends again.
Here's our client, Kyle Bradway, who tonight celebrates landing the role of Nitromancer in the movie Nitromancer.
So Ryan, when this series picks up, we learn that Kyle's actually had a little bit of success. Can you tell me about what's going on with him at the start of the season?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Kyle Bradway, my character, as you know, you would just guess that he's just shot into stardom a little bit here. And
you'd guess that? Like if you're like, guess what happened to Kyle Bradway? I don't think anyone would be like
superstar. So you see some dips and
Shooting
some peaks
star.
and some other things, and he struggles with kind of like who he really is as a person, as a human being.
Martin, we can't really say the same about Roman. He's still working at Party Down.
Shots fired. Ouch. I accept the possibility that I probably won't be appreciated in my lifetime. You know, if I get discovered as they're reviewing my papers after I die, well, I'll be fine with that. He's got all the potential, but he's still just at Party Down working as a caterer.
Roman, I told you to put the posters around the club.
I chose not to. It's obvious that Kyle only hired Party Down so that he could taunt us with his success, and I will not play along. After the show ended, a couple years after that, we took a TV show out that, you know, I just wanted to work with Ryan again. It's just so fun to have that kind of chemistry and play and just laugh all day. So we tried to sell it. We sold a show that didn't get picked up, but you know, this is the dream, coming back and doing this again. I think when we got the opportunity to work together the first time, we both just felt like it was just so much fun. If someone would pay us to hang out and make funny jokes, that's it. That's a very fulfilling life to me.
Martin does have a lot of fun making fun of me on and off screen, so it really works.
He makes it easy, you know.
Be cutting edge. I'm right on cue, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. This is our new chef, Lucy Dang, with our made-to-order custom cake bites.
I play Lucy Dang, who is a food artist who's very excited to join Party Down because she thinks that Ron understands her mission in this life, which is to bring food that inspires feeling, that is not so much concerned with taste.
Wait, what?
You get an innocent childlike sweetness up front, followed by an earthy whiff of decay.
Why?
It's a rumination on mortality.
Rumination on mortality. It's cake.
Birthday cake.
And I think we get to watch her discover that this is not the job where she gets to live out her dreams.
Hell yeah, it's cake time with sex.
I play Saxon, who is sort of a wannabe influencer, and his sort of goal is to blow up by any means necessary and then figure out what he actually wants to do with his life afterwards. So he's just working at Party Down to bide his time, but he sort of learns by working there that like that's not how chasing dreams work.
Let's say you're at a fancy party and they're serving up some hot d'oeuvres. What's the go-to grub that you're going to reach for?
Oh, gross. Go-to grub, d'oeuvres. You're speaking my language, bro.
Pigs in a blanket. It's an OG. It's
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Gotta go
Classic.
Pigs in a blanket every day.
Yeah, I like a good pig in a blanket. I like, I like a charcuterie kind of thing where I can get a little cracker, a little cheese, a little salty meat.
Salty meat, yeah.
You know what I mean? I like a good salty meat on a cracker.
Crab balls.
Good one.
I like the taco with the ahi in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's good. Actually, that's good.
Right. That's what I pick. So you can't pick mine, so you have to pick your own.
I still go with the little basket of bougie French fries, like a truffle oil on there, a little like salt, and a little really bougie cup of ketchup with like a chipotle mixed in.
Martin only does bougie.
I would never Pasadena on a crab puff. Is that a thing, a crab puff?
That's what Zoe selected.
And people say Pasadena on like for pass.
Okay. I'll take
I would not Pasadena on a crab puff. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I'm going to take off.
Yeah, that was.
Bathrooms out here.
Oh
My
God.
God.
Guys,
Oh my God.
Oh, wait a second.
Okay, I just talked to
What's up,
you.
man? What are you guys doing?